back in Melbourne. Boy, do I love it. The vibe is frenetic and humming. I have a question for you. What's cooler than two blokes brewing beer? I'll tell you what. How about two birds brewing beer and doing it well? Some say even better than the blokes. And you won't find this place in the heart of the CBD, but it is a very short drive or train ride. I'm greeted today by head brewer Jane Lewis. Together with marketing and sales guru Danielle Allen, they are Two Birds Brewing. We went behind the scenes to see how beer is made. One of the first things she shows me is the steaming, hot, mushy barley that shoots out of the silo after it gives its flavour to the water. A great thing about this mush is that renowned Brasserie Breads uses some of this in the production of their breads, and a local farmer comes and carts it away to be feed for his cows. Talk about a good recycling program. She was excited to show me how they are now able to brew, bottle and package their beers, all at their own facilities to be sent to your local liquor stores throughout Australia in pretty and colourful packaging. I love a good beer and a clever name as well, and Jane is happy to talk about her creations and where they came up with the creative names.
So Golden Ale was a beer I made with Danielle in mind. So it was the first beer that we released. And yeah, I wanted to make something that I wanted to make her favourite beer effectively. I was like, I want to make something that she's going to love. And for that we wanted to have something that was really approachable, really easy drinking. It's got a lot of nice kind of toasted malt, honey notes, really good citrus characters as well. Stone fruit, all of that kind of stuff. So, wow. Yeah. Perfect. Cheers. Yeah, so bright and fresh.
Yeah, very easy drinking.
Yeah.
The next one I would love to try is the Sunset.
Awesome.
Because it sounds amazing. All of the descriptions on your website of your beers are phenomenal. The way that you describe, I'm not sure if it's yours or Danielle's imagination, but it's fantastic because when you read it, you think, I know exactly how that beer's going to taste, and it's really exciting. It makes me thirsty. I can almost taste them when I'm reading them, so it's great.
That means I'm doing my job right, I think.
You are.
Wow.
So yeah, one of my favourite things about Sunset is that colour.
It is like a sunset. It's like a golden to red sunset.
Yep. It was named after the sunsets that Danielle and I remember from growing up in Perth. Uses all of these really great kind of caramel biscuit malts with a little bit of a kind of a roasty character as well, and so you get all of those characters coming across in the beer, and the hops we use, you get a lot of that citrus character as well, and a bit of a tropical note, and so good with like roast meats and everything like that. So it pairs really well with anything that's got a bit of caramelisation on it, and so it's actually really great with a burger.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I was stoked to hear about the beer pairing well with certain foods, just like wine would be.
And really smooth, quite creamy. It's lovely.
Next up is a beer called Taco. And if you know me, you know that I love Mexican food. So what better to put in a thirst-quenching cerveza than that?
Taking all of the inspiration from the best Mexican food, so that the coriander, we also zest the limes, and then we use corn in the mash. So taking those three kind of great parts of Mexican and then putting it into a beer.
That's incredible. Okay, so can I just ask you a really quick question about the brewing process when it comes to infusing flavours?
Yeah.
So the coriander, where does that come in?
Yeah, so we actually add all of the ingredients at the same time as you would when you're cooking. So the corn goes into the mash so that it gets some heat on it. We actually add the lime to the kettle, so also we get a little bit of that extraction, and then we also add some lime to the fermenter, at which stage where it's actually kind of at about 18 to 20 degrees, and that's where we add all of the coriander leaf as well. So it maintains all of that really fresh, zesty character that you want from those ingredients.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, it's really good.
It's so thirst quenching.
It
And,
is. It is. It's fantastic. I can taste the lime right away.
At Two Birds, you can come and have your fave in a schooner. Or, if you're a bit of a sipper and a taster, then you can have the tasting paddle where you can choose 4 different beers to compare and contrast. I chose to share the tasting paddle with the crew, and then I went for a schooner of taco, then a schooner of golden, then a schooner of sunset. Surely this is where the magic happens.